I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for CadRed.org. We've just had another surprise. This LAN is fucking crazy. I got SolEk from Team Alternate, that's Alternate Attacks, the Germans. They beat Fully Talked and they're about to play Epsilon. Dude, first of all, I'll talk about your game. Huge surprise, and you got so much abuse after you lost the first map as well. Talk me through the win and what it means for your guys as a team.
I mean, we are surprised by ourselves too. I mean, Fully Talk was a favorite of this LAN, I think, because who will travel overseas and then lose against a random German team?
Yeah.
So something like that. And I mean, the first map was a destruction from them. We didn't get in the game, and they have beaten us 16-5 or something like that. And then Tuscan, we knew it's our map. We had a big result against TT Dragons already, and then we went in lead 12-3 and then 4-0. So that's what, then we were really happy and we knew we can win this. On Dust 2 the same, we were on fire, so we started T-side 11-4, and then they took a break. I think they were down and mad really bad. It was a rhyme, so, and it was then we won the eco, they won the eco, and so it's always a round situation. Yes.
Well, what have you guys done differently? Because when you were at I-Series, I mean, I thought your finish was a little bit disappointing, and I think you got a lot of flame for that as well. You've come to this LAN where it's like everyone, you know, is a much better team than what you saw at I-Series. You've already had a result that's better than anything you achieved at I-Series. So what have you done differently?
I think we stayed together as the core of the team stays now 2 years almost, and I think that's the most important point. Then we have getting Manuel, a really strong player, and the team is really cool. I know after I-Series the pressure was really, I mean, German onliners and all the time, but we didn't want to change anything, and we don't care. I mean, we show it that we not that LAN low than everyone says, and yeah.
What about German teams in general? Because Logic's also had a massive upset. I mean, I would never have tipped them, beat TT Dragons. And a lot of people have been flaming the German scenes. Obviously, you're not LAN players, you're all cheaters. I mean, you know what people say, right? So, have we hit a turning point? Like, are those organisations like Mouse Sports and MTW going to regret picking up UK players?
I don't know. I think it's not always easy. I mean, if you can't show what you're doing on LAN, I mean, the feeling has to be good, and it's hard to tell. I mean, it's a new move to get international players into a German team, and I mean, it worked in Germany. MTW won, Mouse Sports won the EPS, but we don't focus anymore only on EPS. We want to show the esport world that our German teams can do good on LAN. It's hard. It's really hard. It's the hardest event, I think, and we are truly surprised that we do it well since till now. Yes.
So I've got to ask you. I mean, because you're an experienced player, I think people forget that you have been around for quite a long time.
Yes.
I want to ask your opinion about who you think's going to win. So what I've asked everyone is, who's going to win, who's going to surprise, and who's going to fail?
I mean, a lot of surprises were already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and who's gonna win, I can't really tell. I think at the moment everyone can beat everyone. Like Very Games had really difficult matches for them, which no one thought that they will do so bad against a Norwegian team. I don't know. Who will surprise? Oh, that's hard to tell. I mean, you have to think about from game to game, and I can't really say who will surprise. I mean,
what about you guys?
I hope so. I mean, just think from game to game, and I hope we can get far, but it's hard. It's really hard. Epsilon. Yeah.
And who's going to flop?
Flop? There are some teams who will flop, I think, because the tournament tree in the upper there are so many good teams like Rocket, MTW, Mouseboards, and all of them 100% will go to the lower bracket, and there is fully torqued TD Dragons, and so I think there are big names which will fail hard. I can't tell who, but it must be one team because they will get each other in the lower bracket. And yeah.
Finally, I just want to sort of wrap up because I know you've got a game to play like any minute now. A bit about German EPS. What are Team Alternate going to be doing? You know, what's happening? What does the future hold? And when is your next LAN?
Our next LAN is the offline event playoffs from the EPS. It's in 2 weeks, I think, end of April. And next LAN we can't tell. Every big event is attractive for us, and yeah, and we get logics in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah.
So it's maybe we can play it from here, but I'm not sure right now. Yeah.
And then just finally, I know we asked Crystal for an interview because I know he's got a lot of fans out there, and you stepped into the breach. Are there any words or any final thoughts you want to say sort of about the abuse that's been directed at him as a player, or anything on your mind about that?
I mean, everyone flamed Crystal. Everyone knows about his cheating past?
Yeah,
past,
that's the word.
Yeah, right.
I hope it's in the past.
Yeah, it's in the past, yeah. But it's always easy to flame, and the negative things are always what the people want to see. Okay, they fail again, oh yeah, I knew it, and something like that. And I think the people have to be fair to say, okay, they played good, and like Crystal played really well against Torqued and all the others. So just accept that maybe it's our time, and maybe we can surprise it more.
Well, you know what, I think a lot of people who are watching this will probably warm to you guys, and like I say, I know you've done interviews with us before. I think you're a great guy, and you know, I'm always going to sort of have a bit of fun poking at Alternate, but there's no getting away from the result you've achieved today. So all the best in the brackets, and thanks for talking to us.
No problem.
All the best. All the people out there at colorred.org, we're going to have more interviews. Today is the day. It is all going to happen. It's going to go right through to the final. So stay tuned to the website. We're going to bring you more interviews and all the best coverage from Copenhagen Games 2012.